Exactly a year ago in Ghana, the 2016 election results were trickling in. I know you were stuck with election headquarters. Ghanaians wanted a change, and they found it in the current president, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Today, members of the governing New Patriotic Party reflected, or are still reflecting, on a year since they clinched victory. They held a national Thanksgiving service to thank God for the journey so far. A year on, what is your assessment of the NPP?
All right, so we're going to get onto Facebook immediately and get to see what people have been posting over there. But before we actually get to Facebook, I was just recalling my day today, because it turned out that I started my day. I left the house. No, I left the house pretty early. Came through the office and went to the AC and stayed at the
all
AC.
Through the day. And I remember us here in the office collating results from all across Ghana. So it's been a year already.
It's been a year already.
So quick and fast.
It comes so fast. So let's check out the comments on Facebook. David, do we have them? All right, so we don't have that, so we could probably move on to the next subject.
To the next one, and then we'll come back to that. So it's Throwback Thursday. Growing up, what was your favorite television ad?
My favorite adverts growing up. Sunlight, you know that Sunlight advert. Oh, my favorite. And
we're singing.
Sunlight, sunlight, da da da. It's been.
Right. And then
yeah. And the Medofopa, that advert.
If you be Bria
Mishiawi, then like the woman goes like, I'm not talking to you. So, that advert.
This blood tonic. I have vitamin A. I have vitamin A2. That kind of, that's what I remember.
Favorite adverts? Nothing comes to mind, to be frank. I can't recall it.
All right, we still do not have your comments yet, but okay, so if the comments are ready, let's read to Israel.
I'm going to toss Starkist address still on my mind, that particular song that goes by the lyric Starkist with Paposhito inside the thing. Ha ha ha. There you see Mark Jordan Mate saying to Albert Kuwodu, aka Davi, that I've seized it. Alhaji says, Abedipile's Veggie Boom. Cream in the early 90s. Kudos to Multimedia for the role you played to ensure incident-free elections in 2016 elections. Well, thank you. But Jeremiah says, so sad. I was busy taking care of cattle at the village where there was no light. I enjoyed my childhood life as a herdsman. I got to know TV in 2000s. Okay, Kwesi Boateng says, Kisop advert in the 1990s. I loved advert made in local language since I was grammatically constipated then. Oh wow. Dem Dear Simon says, does Daddy know that he is here? I love that advert. And Doris says, Sunlight advert, especially the song Okay, there's nothing so pure like Sunlight. Okay, it's true. So Sunlight, Gilbert also says Sunlight is the greatest of all time. That's the song was what was killing me most. All right. Okay. And then there's another one. Phinehas says, wherever Duraplast goes, water go flow. I really like that statement from the taxi driver, man. And Asime says, the pipe. Sorry, I on Siam, I know Siam, Interplus. That's an old one. All right.
Okay, so some shops, offices and other organizations have started with the green-red decor, with some areas also experiencing high decibel sounds from firecrackers. It's just a few weeks left until Christmas. Do you feel Christmas in the air? How are your preparations going?
We only see Christmas on CNN and BBC or Al Jazeera. Now we don't see anything. So everything is coming down, believe me. If things is better, I'll tell you. I can't deceive myself or deceive you.
Oh, for Christmas, I've taken my mind off.
Why?
Oh, no, but there's no money.
I've never celebrated Christmas, and for that matter, whatever wind that blows is not my concern.
How can I think about Christmas? I can't even afford to pay my school fees. How am I thinking about Christmas? You're getting it. So you see, the euphoria is not there. The feel of Christmas is not there. You get it. So it's really some way. I mean, little by little, you have to create your own happiness. So maybe one of these days, Christmas its approach, we're going to have our own way of making.
What will you be doing?
Me, I'll be going to church. Maybe from church, I like swimming, so I'll be going to the poolside or maybe the beach. Probably hang out with some couple of friends. Then at the end of the day, man must chill.
It says, Kwesi Watting on Facebook says, Christmas has always been in the air every December, but our pockets have forced us to develop anti-Christmas feelings. But still, Onapo, money or no money, Mary must give birth to Christ for boys to chill with a hit track one corner. Uji Ubigela in Hustle. And by Jeremiah says, preparing to read the signboards of the pastors from various churches as we enter into another year. Also preparing for fast and pray for the innocent fowls that will be used for the Christmas. Isaaku says, not at all, everyone is broke. Ha ha ha. Brantipa says, come to Kumasi if you will feel it in the air. Okay, Ate.
All right, so now we'll go back to the story that talks about, Nana Akufo-Addo at 1. And now we talked about the 2016 election, the fact that there's a Thanksgiving service going on in honor of the 1-year anniversary.
At least we've seen intentions, the policies and all those things that he's trying to do. At least it gives us hope that Ghana is on course.
Free SHSC promise and is there, and talk about one district, one factory. I have seen in the news the progress they are making towards that. So I think there's better Ghana ahead of us.
We are youth, we are people growing up. We want to have experience, we want people that will mentor us to be better leaders. But looking at the way things are going, it looks as if we don't have leaders in this country. Why people are misusing government funds for their own personal gains, and the president is sitting there as if he don't know anything. So he's still managing.
The previous government and this government, I've not seen any change.
We haven't taken over from another party. Definitely there'll be a lot of groundworks to do. There'll be a lot of reconstruction works to do. Certainly the first year cannot be anything.
All right, so we get on to Facebook, and Fanny says, God has been faithful. I've never regretted voting for the NPP. Gradually, Ghana will work again. So far, so good. Eduku says, in a week where 4 students have died mysteriously and Ghanaians are struggling for ACG credit, the best the president could do for us was to dance his heart out in gratitude for becoming president. Wow, Ghanaian politicians. Nanayao says, I rate Nana Addo's government 94%, very objective. He showed Ghanaians how we wasted our thumbs and time in recent elections. Long live NPP, long live GH. And that'll be about it. But before we go, it was your mom's birthday yesterday.
Definitely,
and I was hoping that she was going to invite me to come home to come and shop.
Okay, Mom, you should invite Israel home.
So I'm raising it here so that she will hear and call me home.
Mrs. Nyaku, Israeli wants to come home, so invite him home. But I'll be for joining this interactive.
Right.
Happy belated birthday, though. Sorry I forgot yesterday.